That was entitled Champions Code from EA Sports UFC 2, composed by Tommy Profit. I'm literally reading that off my phone, just to make sure that I had that correct. And I did, I think. I hope so, because all credit out to him. And yeah, Michigan, like I said, was on the schedule, but I said it could be changed, and lo and behold, it has been. So, it has been moved to Homestead-Miami for the 12th race of Season 4 of the NCCS. The Aquafina 400, yes, that is kind of intentionally and unintentionally related exactly to what Carter just did with his Aquafina Cup Series signups. Coincidentally also entering his 4th season. So, it all works out. I'm a little hyped up right now. I don't know why, probably from a busy day that I had. It's been a busy week and it's not done yet. But good to have everyone here, ready to go racing for 45 laps. Pitting will not be taking place. Just get that out of the way. Excuse me. And yeah, should be in for a decent event. Shouldn't be all that crazy. Doubtful that we're seeing any cautions, but certainly possible. So you never know what to expect. Anything can happen. Get adjusted. Again, championship battle, really close right now. 4 points. Cody Reynolds and Roger Ray. That is the separation with Reynolds. I mean, just that tiniest little edge. I'm sorry. Sorry, I think that Arby's that I had earlier is starting to dry my throat out now that I'm starting to talk. The 50 down there. Hey, again, anything can happen. Work your way forward. We'll see. We all got stuff going on, but anyways. So, Homestead, Aquafina 400, the top 10 stack up as follows. Juan Garcia has gotten the pole position in car number 2. Al Legacy to his outside in the 33. Sean Fay and Evan Hunter, a couple winners on the season, starting 3rd and 4th. Evan Hunter is 3rd in the points. And with Reynolds starting a little further back behind him and Roger Ray starting further back still, it's he can definitely try and close in. See if he can kind of scare them a little bit. Nathan Stapleton and Tom Jonas in the 3rd row, then Julius Anderson and Ryan Kendall, and the top 10 being rounded out by Jay Jefferson and Dale Salzman. Top 10. Bear Jackson 500 is still the top race on your channel. You should do 40 race part 2. Well, in all honesty, I kind of like to think of this series as the flagship. Although Bear Jackson was by far the most popular, although now we're getting a lot of people arriving, which is good to see. But I mean, Bear Jackson, I honestly, with Collins and everything, I don't know if I could find the time to even do a season 2 as of yet. But yeah, so for right now, I like to look at this as probably the flagship of the channel. Anyways, we'll see how it all goes down. And Carter, he actually did sign up. I could have sworn he was in the 48. And I could have sworn that he got it. Head on over to the sign up video at VGO3. Don't reply to the comment though. I'm pretty sure I saw in the description that he got it. Okay, Antonio Rodriguez. I failed to see that comment. My bad. Sorry. So anyways, go ahead and get this thing started. 8:20 here on the East Coast. Again, with Florence starting to make landfall. Hoping everyone is safe down there in the Carolinas. Just hang in there. You'll get through it. Trust me. So, let's see how it all unfolds here at Homestead-Miami. We gotta get the command to get this thing started. Let's get it going. Well, things shouldn't get too crazy here, but no NNR and its relationship with me, it's going to probably end up getting crazy, just like the truck race at Phoenix. My gosh, that was a mess. Should have disabled pit stops. Now, well. So we got Juan Garcia and Al Legacy here on the front row. Ford and Chevy. And a Pontiac and a Ford in row number 2. Pace car pulls in. Going to get the Aquafina 400 underway. Homestead-Miami here in Florida. Real life NASCAR's southernmost track. And we are under green for race number 12 of the season. Sean Fay taking the early lead. Gonna hang on to it. We're gonna see a bit of a mess here for a little while until he gets sorted out, but they are 4 wide. Almost contact between Sebastian Kukulon and Diego Yepes. And Yepes 5th in points. Also could try and get his way up there in terms of contention. Oh, by the way, Andrew, there is a green Tabasco Pontiac that I want to run for the rest of the season, if that's okay. We'll see on that. Kind of had in my mind that I would stick to these for the season, but we'll see. And Sean Fay pulling away. Stapleton, Jefferson, and Kukulon now in a 3-wide battle for second, and Jefferson with a great run through the middle of the corner. Going to easily clear for second. Cody Reynolds making up a lot of ground. Going to get past Evan Hunter. That's pretty big as well. A lot of movement from a lot of these guys. Nick Kennedy there in the inside lane. William Brock has worked his way pretty far forward into the point standings. Now, I believe, 4th in the championship. Came oh so close when driving the 4-car last season, but then the curse of that 4-car reared its ugly head and got taken out in a crash within the first 2 laps. This thing is starting to settle down now, as they usually do. That's the pace car. And looking forward to seeing how that goes. The championship races over on Napa Fans channel. Sean Fay continues to lead. Jay Jefferson right on his tail. Might try and make the move to the inside. We'll see if he can hold it. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll see how it all unfolds. And, well, I mean, the girlfriend being older than the gentleman, it's not unheard of. My grandmother was older than my grandfather on the one side. And so far, I'd say you're doing decently, running 3rd. Right there in that 97. Cody Reynolds doing exactly what he needs to do right now. He is running 4th. Going to try and extend his point lead. And Jefferson looking to make the move on the 30. Looking to clear him off of turn 4. Almost has him cleared. Should be able to get him here in corner entry. And indeed he will. You feel old. I'm older than you. It's just a scary thought. I'm 20. Sheesh. So Jay Jefferson, new leader in car number 40. Nathan Stapleton going to try and get by Sean Fay now. Sebastian Kukulon underneath of Cody Reynolds. Sorry. I'm really sorry. 3 wide, William Brock trying to get by the 90, trying to make up points. 10-4. Looks like that middle lane is kind of the way to go. The far inside lane, not as much grip. And then, of course, the outside lane to get outside the groove. Not where you want to be either. Looks like kind of the middle of the track. Although, right when I say that, Reynolds with a huge run to the outside of the 22. And the 31 of Matthew Phillips also finding his way up here into the top 10. But checking up front, Sean Fay looking to take the lead back. Side by side into turn number 1. Who's going to have the advantage? And they are dead even. Lap 12. Sean Fay with a great run down the back straightaway and is going to clear the 40. So Sean Fay takes the lead back. Stapleton with a good run through that there as well. Now up into second. Kukalan underneath of the 40 as well. It's the neat thing about this track. It is very multi-lane. Go just about anywhere you want. And if you can make it work, it'll work. Well, it's all a natural thing. There you go. The John Deere. Happy birthday, Maddie. Number 97. Running in second place. Doing really well at the moment. Matthew Phillips methodically working his way forward. Reynolds trying to come back up here. The 77. Not sure what happened to him. I haven't seen him. Showing in 18th, so dropped back a little bit. We'll see if he can make up any ground. I saw Tom Jonas way at the back of the field after starting in the top 10. Which is pretty darn surprising. And Josephine O'Neill, that is, has car number 7 in this series. As Jay Jefferson struggling to hang on. Reynolds got by him, now the 31. And the 22 trying to do the same. Evan Hunter right there in the 11. Again, third in points. Doing pretty well for himself. Welcome, Joe. Good to see you. Don't be sorry. I forget what car I have in both series 90% of the time. Most? Is that really what I just said? Wow. Like a snake going down the front straightaway. Stapleton still right on the back of Sean Fay, but with everyone just kind of single file, he might need a bit of... Do I know what I have in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series? Actually, I just realized the coincidence there, because I have the 7. Kukalan now on the tail of Stapleton. See what he's going to do here. He's going to duck to the inside. Stapleton going to try and use the momentum of the outside to his advantage. Cody Reynolds going to make it 3 wide. Can he make that stick down there? He's going to try. Stapleton around the outside. He and Reynolds drawing side by side. Kukalan will file in behind the 97. Here comes the 31. Kukalan sticking with the 97, trying to give him a bit of a drafting boost, but the 90 of Cody Reynolds move him into second place. A very comfortable position as far as the championship. But after this, we will still have 6 races to go, and the next one will be Watkins Glen. Yeah. Actually, does kind of resemble IndyCar a little bit. I really thought of that. But pretty accurate at the same time. Checking back here. Phillips drops back. Now Chris Myers is into the top 10. Here comes Michael Canto, the number 4. Short, Watkins Glen. And the default Watkins Glen, I've gotten it to produce some pretty decent racing. Yes, it is. No, look at Reynolds. He is right on the tail of the 30. Sean Fay looking for his 2nd win of the season. Reynolds looking for his 3rd. Kukulon also looking for his 2nd win of the season, I think. I think he won at Nashville. Or no, was that... No, that was Mark Davidson. My apologies. Speaking of Kukulon, he makes the move underneath of Stapleton to take 3rd. No, this is motocross. There, I just ended it. Just ended the debate. Just like that. It's motocross. That, actually, the one with the boot actually makes for very good IndyCar racing, but I tried it with stock cars. It was a wreckfest. At least the one version that I had. And boat racing, there we go. Kukulon and Stapleton having a great battle here. William Brock's trying to get involved in it. But Stapleton will clear the 99, no problem. The 22 might also. Oh my gosh, they're really spread out further back there. Hopefully nothing happened. Nope, all looks good. Alright, yep, all 42 guys still out there. Pogo stick. I think Nathan got you on that one, Joe. Pogo stick. If that's actually a thing, professional pogo stick racing, I will have seen it all. If there is actually such a thing as professional pogo stick racing. Good stuff. Man, seems like once you take the lead, it is a brute to try and take it back. Saw Jay Jefferson do it earlier. But then Sean Fay got back by him and is just been slicing through the air like butter, it seems. Kept it clean up there. He's doing what he needs to do. Still got 16 laps to hold it, though. So we'll see. Extreme Pogo. What do they do? Like jump through flaming hoops? Not racing from what I could see, though. Joe actually looked it up. Good stuff. That actually might be a thing. Motorized tricycles. Ooh, Reynolds might get him here. To the inside. 14 to go. For the lead. Who's going to get the advantage, though? Stapleton, what a dive. Gets by the 90 and draws even with the 30. William Brock trying to get by the 90 as well. Stapleton going to take the lead. There could maybe be a little more passing, or could have been, but now we got good stuff going. Look at this. William Brock might dive it underneath the 97. Not quite. They're 3 wide. Stapleton clears them all. Taking lap 34. William Brock trying to close in on Cody Reynolds in the championship, so he really wants to get by him. Evan Hunter is there as well to do the same thing. And yes, this is 2013 SDT Night. Granted, with the grip turned way up. But yeah, it's good stuff. But William Brock now clear in second. After this, maybe, depending on how much time I have. Because I've got an online race then at 10. So I'll see what time it is when we get wrapped up here. William Brock trying to get to the quarter panel of the 97. 10 laps to go at Homestead-Miami. The Aquafina 400. Stapleton, Brock, side by side. Pontiac and Ford. Sean Fay has dropped. Struggling to hang on to the top 10 at the moment. Is the 30 car. But William Brock going to clear the 97 to take the lead. Cody Reynolds still in third. Matthew Phillips and Evan Hunter rounding out the top 5 at the moment. 3 wide, Canto in the middle. Jay Jefferson on the inside, Kukla on outside. Sean Fay might go 4 wide. Trying to make up some ground. Julius Anderson, Carter Friesen coming up here in the contention for a top 10 finish. Wow. Great race in there. Checking up front, Stapleton trying to make the move again to take the lead back, and he's going to do it. 7 laps remaining. This race has really turned into something. Brock with a decent run here on the high side. Stapleton wanting to win. Brock wanting to fend off the 90. The 90 is there. Again, could get his 3rd win of the season. He's going to look to the inside. Don't think he's quite going to get there. 6 to go. Now Brock and Reynolds are side by side. Stapleton back to the point. Matthew Phillips. Don't count him out. And Reynolds with a great run on the 22. Roger Ray pretty far back in the field at the moment. 3 wide. 5 to go. .31 looking for 2nd place. Evan Hunter trying to do the same. Brock not finding grip up there outside the groove. Might go 4 wide for 2nd. Jefferson has second thoughts on it. It's 4 to go now. Reynolds gonna clear. Again, that's big for the championship. Reynolds clears them. Evan Hunter clear in 3rd. Michael Canto 3 wide now. Nearly 4 with Anderson on the inside. 3 laps to go. Sean Fay almost into the wall. Trying his hardest. 2 laps to go. Reynolds and Hunter are trying to run down the 97. As they start to settle it down once again, Nick Kennedy, Chris Myers, Sean Fay in a 3-wide situation. Johnny Gardner right behind that, trying to get a top 10 in the 35, that orange and white car. Shoving Kukul on a bit, but checking up front. Evan Hunter getting awfully close to the tail of the 90 at the white flag. Hunter winds up washing up the track. Here comes the 31. Cody Reynolds is definitely going to extend his point lead here today. It's just going to be a question of how much. 3 and 4 side by side. Cody Reynolds, is he going to do it on a last lap pass? He will. Cody Reynolds win number 3 on the season. And going to pull that point lead. Stapleton second. But man, did Reynolds drive that hard. Whoa. What a race. Yeah, I think this was probably a little better than anything that Michigan could have produced. So Reynolds with the win. Bit of a tough break there for Stapleton, but hey, led a lot of laps and wanted that solid result. He got it with second place. So plenty of points and a great effort there. Matthew Phillips, Jake Jefferson, Evan Hunter are the top 5. And Michael Canto, William Brock, Julius Anderson, starting to find some form here late in the season. Chris Myers, been quiet all season, going to emerge 9th. Nick Kennedy rounding out the top 10. And checking on through everything else, Roger Ray 31st, so he's going to drop back a bit in the standings. That was a pretty darn good race there. And that was the 12th race of the season. Next one is the one and only road course, Watkins Glen. That is going to be something to behold. But that was fun. That was an awesome race. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and head over to Victory Lane and see what we're going to have as far as standings go. Because Reynolds definitely going to extend his point lead. Just going to be a question of how big it's going to be at this point. But with 3 wins now in the season, he is looking pretty darn strong. See if he can keep it going. It would have been a little difficult to see, especially on a track like that. With that track has very wide camera angles, which I'm fine with. You get to see a lot more of the action. Whoopsie, that's OBS not score 4. Here we go. All right, get everything adjusted here. There we go. That was the Aquafina 400. 12 races in. Oh, come on. That was at Homestead, you buffoon. Did I spell that right? Yes, I did. Not that it matters that much. So season 4, Reynolds leading only one singular lap. Sean Fay getting most laps led, leading 28 of the 45 laps. Stapleton with 10. Of course, Jay Jefferson led a few. Cody Reynolds leading the most important one. Anyways, Let's go see what we got for the championship standings. And Reynolds pulling well clear now, a margin of 100 plus, 105 to be exact, over Evan Hunter. That is a very comfortable lead to have at the moment. Evan Hunter jumping Roger Ray for second place in the standings. William Brock hanging on to fourth. Nathan Stapleton jumping to fifth, 166 back with that very solid second place finish. Nick Kennedy clawing his way forward, now sixth. Diego Pez seventh. Matthew Phillips jumping in the top 10. Then Brandon Gomez and Eli Bright are the top 10. Sebastian Kukelon gaining a lot of ground, as does Jay Jefferson, +7 and +9 for each of them. Sienna Merrill dropping 7. Looks like the O2 is going to be the most places lost from that one. But a very, very, very solid race. Very glad that I went there instead of Michigan. See how Watkins Glen turns out. Usually turns out to be a pretty decent race. Just going to be a question of how I'll be shaping up the pit windows and whatnot. We'll see what all happens. Poor Dial. What the heck? Apparently non-playoff cars are gonna have emojis too to promote the hashtag or something stupid. Because Facebook sucks. It's like 2016 when they had the Twitter handles on the front windshields. Oh yeah, that's right, they did. I thought that was kind of strange, to be honest. But hey, whatever works. So we'll see if Reynolds can keep his form going for the final 5 races. See how he can hold it together on the road course. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up and say thank you everyone for watching. And I look forward to seeing y'all in the next one. Championship battle still looking pretty good. Of course, Dylan Young is checked out in the trucks. We'll see if anyone can close in when they head to Las Vegas. That will be their next race. Sweet. Just don't overtax yourself. Best thing I can say. Anyways, thank you all for watching. See you on the next one. Of course, always good to see everyone here. Y'all awesome. And I know that sounds cliche. I know that literally every YouTuber says that, but I am genuinely meaning it in this case. Just saying. So yeah. Have yourselves a good night. And stay safe. Take care. And bye for now.